Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and share the video with your friends. It really helps us grow. Thanks.
You legally have to give me a month.
No, I don't, because you haven't paid one brown penny.
As far as I can see, the story behind this video is that this person's mother got tired of supporting what I would assume is her daughter. I don't know what the pronouns of this person are, and I don't want to go to YouTube jail, so I will try to not use any pronouns. Sorry, it's a clown world we live in.
I'm not obligated to, and I can't afford to.
Guess what? Doesn't matter.
I have done a bit of research, and it turns out that this green-haired person is 20 years old. Also, the mother is correct. It doesn't matter. If you're not a teenager anymore, you still live with your parents and don't work, don't go to school, and don't even try to help them. They aren't obligated to support you.
You can't just tell me I have 2 weeks to find somewhere.
You've had over a month. And
No, I haven't.
Look.
Your parents are doing you a favor, giving you even the 2 weeks, while you are acting like a spoiled brat. And 2 weeks is definitely enough time to find a basic job and at least rent some room. You really can't expect them to have you around, feed you, buy you clothes, and get absolutely nothing in return. But in this case, it's even worse than that. This person's mother not only gets nothing in return, she is being brainwashed by her own child. But let's keep watching, and you will see what exactly I mean.
You have done nothing but dig your heels in and try and make me feel bad about your...
No, I haven't. I've been trying to educate you.
No, your education is brainwashing.
No, it's not. You just won't listen to me.
No, I'm not going to listen to this crap.
I've been trying to educate you. What have you been trying to educate your mother about? I think we all exactly know what. The green hair and multiple nose piercings are kind of a dead giveaway. But it's amazing to see that your mother is not having any of that and knows that all you are saying is not education, it's propaganda. This woke kid doesn't work, doesn't go to university, I assume spends all day browsing TikTok and getting brainwashed by woke ideologies, and then tries to shame mom into believing it too.
Now you talk...
I have schizophrenia.
I don't care what you have. I don't. It doesn't mean we live in squalor. And it doesn't mean you're a bully.
Mom's reaction tells me that this person's schizophrenia is self-diagnosed. It's basically an easy way to make yourself a victim and the center of attention. I have seen something similar happen in elementary school, where kids would put on a band-aid just to become the center of attention, as other kids would likely start asking what happened. Also, a year or two ago, there was a trend where healthy people would act like they had the Tourette syndrome. Many of them were exposed online, even by their own family members, for faking the disorder for attention. Same thing with autism. So many, especially in the alphabet community, claim to be autistic, with absolutely no evidence or diagnosis. It has almost become a race, where people try to claim more disabilities and disorders than the last person.
I'm not even a bully. You literally detonate me, misgender me, and tell me that,
But it very much looks like you are a bully. Even what you are doing right now is a form of manipulation and could be classified as bullying. If your parents don't agree with your ideologies, why would they use some name you just came up with? Or why would they use your preferred pronouns? It doesn't mean they hate you. They just don't want to keep up with current trends, because that's exactly what it feels like. A current trend that makes people feel like they're special. There is probably millions of videos made by people like the one we just watched, where they try to force others to do what they want. And if you don't obey, then you are all sorts of phobic, and also probably a racist and sexist. You just can't win against these bullies. The video ends here, but I have found another one from the same person, so let's watch it.
Apparently it's not clear to people that I am mentally and physically disabled. I can't just go out and get a fucking job.
I would agree that you are mentally disabled, but even then you can go and get a job. I don't understand this. Was this person's plan to live all their life with their parents? Not working, not studying, wasting time getting brainwashed on TikTok. I understand that when you are young, you first would want to get a job before you move out and take things into your own hands, but it doesn't look like that's what this green goblin planned to do. Also a reminder that these are the people that will argue with you online that socialism is the way to go. Zero ambition, no plans for the future, because the government will take care of it.
Apparently I have to remind people that we're in the middle of a pandemic.
I have some thoughts on this as a mentally and physically disabled person.
Quick reminder that there were people working during the pandemic. This is just an excuse to not even try and find a job, as I could bet. This person's parents provide food, clothes, and enough money for them to not have to work. So I don't entirely blame this green-haired person for it, as the parents should have done a better job when it comes to parenting and educating their child. Also, what is it with these people recording and uploading moments like these? Are they trying to make their parents look like idiots in front of strangers on the internet? For me, it looks like they are looking for validation from other members of their echo chamber. If you take a look online, there is tons of LGBTQ and feminist groups and pages who validate toxic, harmful, and extremist behavior. Many of them openly hate men, like in this case don't want to work, or tell themselves that being morbidly obese is healthy. And you can't argue with them. Because there are so many, they will outnumber you so they can insult you and make you question your own beliefs. There will be a video out soon about what they call body positivity, so keep your eyes open. But now let's get back to the video, as there are a few really good points this person will make.
This person uploaded a video screaming at their parent because they wanted 4 weeks notice when they are not obligated to get that because they are not paying rent to live there.
Yes, that is true. Legally, parents don't have to give you 4 weeks notice. Let's keep watching, as this person has a few good points.
They use the excuse of being mentally and physically disabled to not be able to get a job. Let's talk about that. I myself am physically and mentally disabled. I've gotten 4 jobs during the pandemic. And before anyone says it's because I live in a big city, I got 2 of those jobs in a very tiny city with under 3,000 people. Yes, disabilities can be debilitating, and that's what they are, disabilities. Which sometimes mean you can't always work, and that's fine.
You already can see the difference in mindset between the two of them. One is rude and is trying to waste time on pointless ideologies, while the other is ambitious and worked hard even during the pandemic.
But from what she said, I know personally tons of people that work with the disabilities that they have. Using disabilities to be completely rude to random people or your parents or family is not okay. And it's definitely not okay to use your disability as an excuse to not pay rent wherever you're living.
I completely agree. Person 1 is just making excuses and shaming their mother for trying to get them to work. Being mentally ill doesn't excuse you from being a part of our society. Because right now, person 1 is a burden to their parents. And if they don't change, they will end up being a burden to society. Also, maybe you realized that every community, like the alphabet people, feminists, climate change activists eventually become the bully. But I think that is enough for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and share my channel with your friends. I wish all of you a fantastic rest of your day. See you in the next video.